Fantastic. Hey! Chai! So, 2 AK market days ago, a man from Highland, California named Chamel Abdulkarim, he works in a Kimberly-Clark warehouse. No Kimberly-Clark now. So, they sell paper towel, tissue. From my research, they said he's being paid around $18 per hour. He works in the warehouse. The man now recorded a video of him burning, setting the tissue in the warehouse on fire. While he was doing it, he was saying, if you people cannot pay us enough money to live, at least pay us enough money not to set your warehouse on fire. He set fire on different tissue pallets. That's how it raised the whole warehouse down. They arrested him, so now he's being charged to court. Watch.
And we have new developments this morning in this massive warehouse fire that started yesterday in Ontario. It's a story Today in LA has been on top of since it started. And now new video has surfaced, apparently posted by the man accused of arson. NBC4's Lauren Coronado has been on this since the fire started. So, Lauren, the video is disturbing with what we see, but also what we hear.
Lynette, absolutely. The video, it's really shocking. You'll see it in just a little bit, but you talk about this massive warehouse fire, right? That happened Tuesday overnight. Well, right now, there are still items inside of the building on fire. You can see those active flames. If you live in the area, you'll see a lot of smoke still hovering right over the warehouse. Now, let's get to that video. Ontario police say they're using as part of the investigation.
You know, if you're not going to pay us enough to live or afford to live, at least pay us enough not to do this. There goes your inventory.
Shocking video posted to social media showing someone lighting pallets and pallets of paper products. We're talking toilet paper, wipes, paper towels on fire within the Kimberly-Clark warehouse here in Ontario overnight Tuesday. Our team spoke with a worker who says he was with the man in the video just about 10 minutes right before that fire started.
Look, I just met him that night, and from talking to him with the 2 hours I was working with him, I didn't see this coming at all. Because if he had the ability to snap that, do all that stuff, this makes me think, what else he could have done.
The paper product alone that was inside of the warehouse was worth $500 million. The building itself was worth $150 million. In addition to count one, we filed an additional 6 more counts as it related to each separate fire that was started by the suspect in this particular case.
This morning, we're announcing that we are also filing federal charges against Mr. Abdulkarim with arson, which carries a 5-year mandatory minimum federal prison sentence and is punishable by up to 20 years in prison. According to the federal complaint that we have filed, the defendant on early Tuesday morning filmed himself setting fire to multiple pallets of paper goods inside the Kimberly-Clark warehouse here in Ontario. This company's products include Kleenex and Huggies and are used nationwide, being sold and shipped through interstate commerce, which provides us federal jurisdiction over this case. The defendant repeatedly boasted of his crimes. He posted Instagram videos showing himself lighting the merchandise on fire in the warehouse. He said, quote, if you're not going to pay us enough to effing live or afford to live, at least pay us enough to not do this. So not only is he now facing state charges, the state will be proceeding first. He's in state custody. He'll be arraigned on his state charges. He now has a federal charge. He has a federal arrest warrant. So when he's done with the state, he'll come to us. And we look forward to ensuring that Mr. Abdulkarim is behind bars for a very long time.
So what caught my eye, I say, let me go and read people's sentiment, people's comments. When I read the comments, I shocked. People were not condemning him like the arson he committed. People were not condemning him. People were saying, oh, if they can afford to get a warehouse of 500 million, why can't they pay their workers a living wage? people were against capitalism. I said, this is the current state of the world we are, where an arsonist is now being celebrated as a hero because of the greed of the elites. Let me read some comments. So the building full of paper didn't have fire sprinklers, Salvador Perozzi costumes. I was surprised by that. Like, you have this kind of investment and you didn't think that you will put sprinklers there. Alexandra Monique Art say he's innocent. He was running a charity event at that time. Space Case the PSA say, you know what would have saved all of that? Paying your employees more. Optimus Prime says, so $500 million worth of products, they could afford to pay him more. When Q say, police are here to uphold capitalism. Big Rick larger than life say, all those millions worth and you couldn't pay him enough. Night Danu say, nah, he was with me. That video was AI. Danny 420 boss say, can only charge with so many charges. He got his point across. He won. Kimi Carnage say, fun fact, he was actually hanging with me. That video was AI. Foundation Solution of Me say, y'all get he didn't even work for Kimberly-Clark, right? He worked for a third-party company. So basically, he made other people lose their jobs in a place he didn't work for. Food by Jen say, do they know that everyone is not on their side? It's just Chris say, free bro, he ain't doing nothing for real. Sunday Photo say, I stand with the employee. Tippy Toppy say, you have 500 million worth of toilet paper, but Abdul only had $400. So you see the sentiments. People really hate capitalism. And the problem is, when people feel oppressed, they lash out. But that does not mean we should support Arson, because people could have died in what he did. People could have died. And the fact that he does not even work for Kimberly-Clark, he works for a third-party company. Now, he has burnt the warehouse, and a lot of people too have lost their jobs. Somebody could have lost their life. I get that we hate capitalism, but we shouldn't get to a point in a society where we celebrate arsonists. If he was tired of the job, he could have just resigned. Put in your resignation letter and go and find another work, rather than putting people's lives at risk. This life no balanced again. Well, other companies. Number one, please go and get sprinkler. Number two, check your employee pay, increase them before they burn all in our warehouse. These are set a precedence. Other people might want to follow. So please, put sprinkler and put surveillance in your warehouses. The world is cooked, though. Honestly, the world is cooked. People are so angry. People are so mad. People cannot afford to live. Capitalism is choking people. High cost of living. The elites are just getting richer off poor people. To the point where people are now supporting an arsonist. You know that is that bad. But why does this scream insurance scam to me? So in my head, because the warehouse is worth this much, the goods inside is worth that much, they don't have sprinkler system in such a big warehouse. Any company you work for, you know about HSC now. They should have sprinkler system. Why does this scream insurance scam to me? It's just screaming insurance scam, insurance scam, insurance scam. Even if the guy gets 5 years in prison or 20 years in prison, if they promise him like maybe 50 million to do this, because what sense does it make that he's burning a warehouse he works for, then he recorded it? See the social media. This is the problem again. This social media, everybody, you are committing arson and you are recording it to show the world. Why won't you be arrested? If he had just done it pure and no recorder, who would know? How would they know? But he felt the need to record it while he was committing arson. It is well. My brother, you will go to jail for a long time. Sorry, you will go to jail for a very long time. The way they are hammering the law, you will go to jail. Well, it is well. Thank you. Hey, where are you going?
It is smoky, boo.
When you watch this video now, didn't you laugh? You laughed, but you still refuse to subscribe. Are you among my village people? You're among my village people. You don't want me to make it in life.
Continue.
You refuse. You laughed. Shouldn't my reward be click the subscribe button, click the notification bell and click all notification. And when you finish watching, you share to your friends so that they too will laugh, so that me too, I will go far. But no, you decided to be among my village people you want to watch and go. Don't be among my village people. I post videos every day, every single day, to make you laugh. If you join the tribe, the fantastic tribe, every day you will just be laughing. Look at this one now. This one is to watch all my funny videos playlist. This one is to watch my last video. And this one is to subscribe.